champion, waiting for the best. You could be the ice in my drink to keep it wet. I could be the needle, help you look for the thread. I could be the fire when you're burning your dead. Oh, we all need that someone to stay strong. They need that someone to lean on. I'll be the lighter for your lost life. Can you feel it when I feel it? Out of my face, into your head. I'll be the kite, you'll be the rock holding me there. Can we escape? Can we escape? Flow me away, like in the dark. You be the light, guiding my way. I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me all of you, give me all of you. I'll be a dial up, someone you rely on. Give me all of you, give me all of you. Could push my fingers when I'm over the nose. I could be the voice to your microphone. You could be the gravity that's keeping me round. And I could be the wings that don't keep you down. Whoa, we all need that someone there for us when you got nobody else to trust. I'll be the chain when you wanna link up. Can you feel it when I feel it? Yeah, I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me all of you, give me all of you. I'll be a dial up, someone you rely on. Give me all of you, give me all of you. I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me all of you, give me all of you. I'll be a dial up, someone you rely on. Give me all of you, give me all of you. Out of my face, into your head. I'll be the kite, you'll be the rock holding me there. Can we escape? Can we escape? Flow me away, like in the dark. You'll be the light, guiding my way. Give me all of you, give me all of you. Give me all of you, I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me all of you, give me all of you. I'll be a dial up, someone you rely on. Give me all of you, give me all of you. You could be my champion, waiting for the best. You could be the ice in my drink to keep it wet. I could be the needle, help you look for the thread. I could be the fire when you're burning your dead. Oh, we all need that someone to stay strong. They need that someone to lean on. I'll be the lighter for your lost life. Can you feel it when I feel it? Out of my face, into your head. I'll be the kite, you'll be the rock holding me there. Can we escape? Can we escape? Flow me away, like in the dark. You be the light, guiding my way. I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me all of you, give me all of you. I'll be a dial up, someone you rely on. Give me all of you, give me all of you. Could push my fingers when I'm over the nose. I could be the voice to your microphone. You could be the gravity that's keeping me round. And I could be the wings that don't keep you down. Whoa, we all need that someone there for us when you got nobody else to trust. I'll be the chain when you wanna link up. Can you feel it when I feel it? Yeah, I'll get you fired up, something you get. get you fired up, something you get. Give me all of you, give me all of you. I'll be a dial-up, someone you rely on. Give me all of you, give me all of you. Out of my face, into your head. I'll be the kite, you'll be the rock holding me there. Can we escape, flow me away. Like in the dark, you'll be the light, guiding my way. Give me all of you, give me all of you. Give me all of you, you. I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me all of you, give me all of you. I'll be a dial-up, someone you rely on. Give me all of you, give me all of you. You could be my champion, waiting for the best. You could be the ice in my drink to keep it wet. I could be the needle, help you look for the thread. I could be the fire when you're burning your dead. Oh, we all need that someone to stay strong. They need that someone to lean on. I'll be the lighter for your lost life. Can you feel it when I feel it? Out of my face, into your head. I'll be the kite, you'll be the rock holding me there. Can we escape, flow me away. Like in the dark, you be the light, guiding my way. I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me all of you, give me all of you. I'll be a dial-up, someone you rely on. Give me all of you, give me all of you. Could push my fingers when I'm over the nose. I could be the voice to your microphone. You could be the gravity that's keeping me round. And I could be the wings that don't keep you down. Whoa, we all need that someone there for us when you got nobody else to trust. I'll be the chain when you wanna link up. Can you feel it when I feel it? Yeah, I'll get you fired up, something you ice in my drink to keep it wet. I could be the needle, help you look for the thread. I could be the fire when you're burning your dead. Oh, oh, we all need that someone to stay strong. They need that someone to lean on. I'll be the lighter for your lost life. Can you feel it when I feel it? Out of my face, into your head. I'll be the kite, you'll be the rock holding me there. Can we escape? Can we escape? Flow me away, like in the dark. You be the light, guiding my way. I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me your love, you. Give me your love, you. I'll be a dial up, someone you rely on. Give me your love, you. Give me your love, you. Could push my fingers when I'm over the nose. I could be the voice to your microphone. You could be the gravity that's keeping me round. And I could be the wings that don't keep you down. Whoa, we all need that someone there for us when you got nobody else to trust. I'll be the chain when you wanna link up. Can you feel it when I feel it? Yeah, I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me your love, you. Give me your love, you. I'll be a dial up, someone you rely on. Give me your love, you. Give me your love, I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me your love, you. Give me your love, you. I'll be a dial up, someone you rely on. Give me your love, you. Give me your love, you. Out of my face, into your head. I'll be the kite, you'll be the rock holding me there. Can we escape? Can we escape? Flow me away, like in the dark. You'll be the light, guiding my way. Give me your love, you. Give me your love, you. Give me your love, you. I'll get you fired up, something you get. Give me your love, you. Give me your love, you. I'll be a dial up, someone you rely on. Give me your love, you. Give me your love. You could be my champion, waiting for the best. You could be the ice in my drink to keep it wet. I could be the needle, help you look for the thread. I could be the fire when you're burning your dead. Oh, oh, we all need that someone to stay strong.
Play me right now.
Michael Jordan.
VCs.
Alright, go to your team VCs. Here we are for the New Jersey Grand Prix at the custom-made Metlife Autodrom. It was supposed to be the Austrian Grand Prix weekend, but we've had to switch over to the Metlife Autodrom as we've had issues with Austria track models regarding that. Shout out to, I guess, Willie for providing us with the track model, as the drivers are now rounding out the formation lap. And you hear them leaving and going to their team VCs. Bit of a stretch here on the start. Your pole sitter is Ambert, who won the last race at Hockenheim in a pretty dominant fashion. As you see, I believe it is Monko in P2, followed by Spy P3, Gadina P4, who's that, Matt P5, Paul P6, and so on and so forth. I believe, yep, people in the backstart will have a bit of a rough start. We have one pit lane starter here with Zorpa, Scooby, the very back of the field. I think Oh yeah, Scooby has to do the drive-thru as well. And I believe it is Dark that is going to be starting at the final grid slot. So here we are. We're going to go... Let's see, who do we go with? We'll go with Amber. Alright. We don't have lights? Uh-oh. Alright. Let me turn these off. Alright. Countdown. Alright, I guess we're gonna go back to very poor methods, which is the countdown. It's all game reaction time. 65 laps here. Lap times at the Metlife Autodrom on average are less than a minute. So it's kind of like the secure Grand Prix we had in 2020. Lap times below 1 minute. So this race will fly by pretty fast, depending on what happens. So here we are. I believe they're all staging down, getting ready. So we'll prepare. Alright. So we wait for the signal. Now we will begin. Alright, here we go. Everyone turning their pace and speed off. Getting ready. Don't know what that was. There they go. Lights out and away we go. For the New Jersey Grand Prix, Monco gets a very good start, but he hits the wall. As Amber now is going to get off to a much better lead as Monco messes up big time in the first couple corners as Spy moves. Oh my gosh, what is this? There's already caution. Sector 1 looks like there's Gadina making a good start, making his way up into P2 as Amber's already running away with the race. As they go around into the hairpin. Gadina's taking a bit of wide entry. He's going to cut Monco off. Spy is going to send it down the inside. He's going to get alongside Gadina as they head now into the chicane. They're side by side, still keeping it nice and clean through there. As now Spy's gonna have to try and make it work around the outside, but Gadina, as they're gonna make contact, they're gonna get stuck on top of each other. As the whole field is just gonna drive right by them. As now you see Meza, the other Red Bull, getting involved in a 3-wide scrap there with both of the AlphaTauris. It looks like as Paul now the lead Alpine driver as Amber runs away with the race. As look, we're already rounding out a lap. So very energetic first lap. Is here they go. 3 wide. I believe that's Monco. No, that's Quackers. Sorry, not Monco. As now the AlphaTauri, yeah, that is Quackers and Tinted right there. Is now they're 4 wide. Meza having the not very good of a line there. As here comes Spy and Gadina back down. Here Spy hits the wall. Now we're gonna go back with Amber. Amber basically already ran away from the field. Will this be 2 in a row for Amber? We're gonna go with Quackers, who's one of the senior Mercedes here. As he goes down the inside of Tide. See, looking like a very organized battle here as you see 3 wide in the hairpin. Monco makes contact with the wall. The 2 AlphaTauris trip over each other as they collect the McLaren. Oh, Gadina, who goes up onto the wall for a moment. Seems like he might have escaped that in the chicane, but they're still stuck together. Wonder what they have. Yes, they're stuck together. That's Meza and Gadina. So they're going to lose a ton of positions as there's another Alpine that's just sitting there making another error. Gonna go back with Quackers. Looks like Willie, creator of the track, has had a bit of an issue right now. Here comes Tide trying to go down the inside. He has a look. Doesn't. There's a Haas in the middle of the track there. You're gonna have to look to get out of there soon. As we now see let her go. It looks like DRS maybe. Here they go. They make contact with the wall. Quackers gets hit from behind by, I believe, Paul. Yes, that is Paul. Paul having a decent first lap so far. Spy not having the best as he's getting involved in a battle with, I believe, Dark, maybe, as he makes contact, and Spy flips up and over. Huge flip for Spy here at the Metlife Autodrom, as we're going to go with, I believe, Gadina. He's been in a bit of a battle. Actually, there might be more battling up here with Quackers. Nope, no, I lied. Let me find some battles here. He's like, they're all, yep, right here. Here they are, Tide leading this little pack of cars right now. Looks like Willie is in a bit of a battle right now with Gadina. Oh, and Gadina! This looks like Gadina's out of the race. That is Gadina's chances in race done and dusted. Game over for Gadina. As on lap 4, Gadina is out of the race, and that most likely will be a safety car. So that is a big blow for Gadina and the McLaren team. as pacing speed, I believe, will have to go on, and they're going to have to lack up pacing speed on, indeed. Yep, safety car is out. Very early on into the race, 5 laps in, as Amber gets off to a very good start. Basically ran away, already 4 seconds pulled from second place. 5 laps in, so Amber showing supreme pace right now in the Red Bull. Meza still trying to work his way out of the backpack, but so far so good for the Red Bull team. Alpine having a bit of a mixed start. Spy did not get the best of getaways and had that flip, as you saw. Paul having a very good start. Currently running P2. Well, P3. I guess he fell down from when he crossed the line. Because now they all have to make their way back up. Alright. Very good. So, pretty electrifying early start to the race. As we might see even more of it. Pits are going to be open. So, we'll see. Maybe people come in for some pits. Who knows? So, they're all going to go around. Let's see. Let's go with Amber. See what he's thinking of that early race. Hello.
Hello.
Amber, how are you feeling? How are you guys feeling after that start?
He can't speak.
Okay. Okay, so Amber is confined. How are you guys feeling right now in terms of confidence levels?
Shit. No.
If anything. You may answer, Meza. You can answer.
Bro, I love spectating this.
Bro, if you go to the DNF, by the way.
Yes, bro.
That's all that.
Bro, I'm stuck behind this fucking Aston move, bitch. Fuck, I'll just sit back here.
Let's go with the McLaren crew now, because it seems like
There's
Red
a
Bull
shit ton
seems-
of input on the era. Do you know who Ping said could join first?
Hi, hello. Hello, can you hear me? Yes, I've come for mid-race interviews / very early on interviews. What is your take on what just happened with your teammate?
I didn't even know he crashed, okay? Like, I literally didn't know until, what's it called? Until, Eric came in and started, like, screaming.
That's crazy. Alright, do you
Yeah,
think you
so
can,
very
do you think you'll be able to bring home points for McLaren today now that your teammate is out of the running order?
I think so. This is the first time I run this track because, I have subs and stuff. I
Alright.
think it should be fine, except I can't turn pacing speed off.
Alright, fair play then. Alright, back we go. Alright, we return to the main feed here. As we await everyone just finish stacking up. Are they getting control this time, Ping? You can speak. Seems like they might be. Who knows? I don't know if they are. Ping, are they getting control or no? Doesn't look like it because they're all still dying under pacing. Okay, I guess we're going around once more. Alright. Alrighty. So very short wait here to go back around the track in case of anything, so shouldn't be too long more of a wait. Seems like there's another car that DNF'd. I believe that's Podcat, because he's not in the running order. You see his dead Williams back there. So Williams having one driver out. Gadina making an early exit. It's on Kitty now. Pressure, might be feeling it right now. Meza just has to make his way up to the front, because we know he has pace. He did a few qualifying laps. He only did 2 qualifying laps, and he surprisingly put the car P10. Qualifying, I believe, was pretty close between them all. I think pole was a 55-second lap. So, yeah, they are. I believe they have just a couple more turns. So far, so good. If we get any feedback, this track may see a return if the race continues to be as electrifying as those first few laps were in terms of battles. The lag maybe we'll have to fix. But we're gonna go mid-pack. Let's go mid-pack, actually, for the restart. Let's go with Quackers. See Quackers on the restart. As we're gonna go to the green flag. Green flag is back in the air. Restart. As Scooby gets a terrible, terrible restart and does not get away very well. We're gonna go in the backpack a little more. Let's see. Let's go back even further. I see there's more cars. Looks like they're all nicely spaced out. There's more contact. As you see, 2 cars up and over almost goes Scooby. So Scooby having a terrible, terrible restart. Amber, I believe, got out to a very good restart. As you see, one of the Alpines there hitting the wall. Monko hits the wall as well. It's a chain reaction. As now you see Monko trying to make a move here on the Alpine of, I think, Paul. No, that is Spy. Oh, there's cars. Contact. There's another car spun around. That looks like Zorpa, who's around. Is a bit of a car park here. Out of that turn, Zorpa's on top of each other. There's so much cars. Contact. Zorpa's still around, and Zorpa's spinning around. There's a lot of contact here, so a lot more cars losing out time as Amber is still running away, but Willie is still close on his heels, so he didn't get as much of a run as he thought he would have. Willie close behind, as Quacker's also close behind. It is 2 Mercedes versus a Red Bull. We'll come back on that battle a little later. Backpack is actually insane indeed. Scooby looking to make a move down the inside there of Matt, I think. Doesn't get the move done. As you see Mezzo looking to pick up the scraps, falling close behind, hits the wall. Looks like some input lag a little bit. He's suffering. As here they go into turn 1, back into turn 2. Big hit for Scooby. Scooby goes into the catch fence. Scooby manages to recover by driving backwards. Taking some lessons in Tomater. As you see Paul, Spy running around. Scooby uses Matt as a bit of a help to turn back around. So nice save for Scooby there. As you see Mezza looking to pass. Still looking for a way through. Gadina did get a respawn though, I believe, since it was very early on. Mezza makes some contact there with, I believe, Tide. As you see them head into the chicane. Seems like they're all pretty organized for now. It looks like the Alpine went a little wide there. As you see them now go through. As they go through, looks like Spy makes a great move down the inside. Let's go back with the Mercedes. It looks like Quackers. Oh, it looks like Willie is actually hot on to Amber's heels as they're still following close to each other. Still a little bit of a gap in between them, so nothing much happening right now. There's a car park and on the main straight. Looks like Mezza was the one holding them up. It was 4 cars, a Ferrari, a McLaren, a Red Bull, and an Alpine. Spy involved in that. So a little bit of a blow for Spy. Your once championship leader, now no longer so. Here they go into turn 1. Still 3-car battle. I believe Kitty is at the head of this. No, it's Gadina, actually. So we have a 4-car battle here between some top team cars. Should be running a little higher, but a little bit of bad luck in the opening stages as Mezza gets a little bit loose on the let-off there. So manages to save it by hitting the wall. So good save for Mezza as you see Paul ahead. Still battling. Looks like they're into the chicane. Seems like they're side by side. Contact between the two. Looks like that's the Haas, Matt, and Paul there. They can make a contact. Paul is out of the race as he goes out wide. And that is Paul's race over very early on as there's a Haas around. He's going to almost go back into the path of Mezza as we might have another safety car already. Yep, that's going to be a safety car. As you see, Mezza gets sent down the inside, I believe, by Monko. Amber still holding on to the lead as we bring out the second safety car in a few laps. Oh, more contact. Alright. I thought they were supposed to put pacing speed on. Was that the first lap? That wasn't the first lap of a restart. Okay, pacing speed on. Alright. There we go. And so Paul early exit out of the running order. So that's gonna be a big blow to Team Alpine. Now they have one lone driver in the race. And Paul is saying that he lagged. I'm gonna go into Team VC and see what's happening.
Get out. I'm not even joking.
What happened?
I freeze it. Whoever started the server has a massive lag. I can't help it.
Alright, so Paul
That
froze.
server sucks.
Were you having freezing issues too, Spy?
Yeah, my
Bro,
Was yours
AP,
freezing?
I can't even turn.
like I can't even turn.
So it seems like it's
Now
input
it
lag
just
and
falls
freezing.
apart.
Okay.
I was so hyped for this one because I was actually doing good.
Yeah. Alright. So it seems like Paul had issues with freezing. Spy has issues with freezing and input lag again. That was what bit him in Germany. Just couldn't turn and crashed at the last turn, like halfway through the race. As we're gonna go green this time, you see the message. Let's go in the backpack a little more. Actually, let's look at the battle between Meza and Amber. There might be a battle for the lead ensuring as they approach the final turn. Here they go. Who's gonna get the better restart? Here they go, and it's gonna be Amber who goes green flag back in the air as we head back onto the New Jersey Grand Prix. There's a bit of a stack up there in the back. Looks like one person didn't get going, and that's an AlphaTauri and an Aston Martin who didn't get going very well. As Spy has to make way through, Quackers has to plow through. As here they go, Zorba gets plowed from behind by Spy. Spy trying to make some moves, gets to gain some positions, get some points, as now they're side by side with each other. As you see, a little more battling going on, as now the two Astons are side by side as they're gonna concede, as there's a car off the track that looks like Dark maybe, or Cool, one of them. I think that is Dark. Dark made more contact, as now his teammate hits one of the cars. I couldn't really see. As now it looks like Willie fell back a ton on that restart. He didn't get that good of a restart. He might have made a big error, might have frozen, something might have happened. Where is Amber in all of this? Amber is still in the lead, and it looks like that's Gadina in P2. Or Kitty, actually. Who is that? That is Gadina, actually, in P2. As you see, more contact. Meza into the wall. As you see, an Aston Martin in the back, they're stuck on the wall. Spy's also stuck on the wall. As we're going to go back with Willie. Willie is still chasing down Tide, who hits the wall as well. So they're all touching the walls. It's a very close and tight street track. It's probably the closest track we've had since Monaco in terms of wall width. As now we see Tide and Willie go side by side. Tide's going to have a much better entry. As now he's going to switch over to the inside, but Willie's going to swoop round the outside as they head now into the hairpin. Gadina has ran away a bit with that position now. So Willie's going to have to play a bit of a game of catch-up as Willie gets now stuck on the wall. He's going to have to go almost side by side. As now rain is falling here in New Jersey at the Metlife Autodrom. There's rain falling down. These drivers are going to have to box for the wet tires soon. The race just got turned on its heels. Whoever passed by, did Amber box? Amber is still out onto the track. Gadina making an early gamble onto the wet tires. Everyone else is coming in. Looks like Tide is going to gamble, stay out. It is a very short lap here around the Metlife Autodrome, so this could be a deciding factor in terms of whether you choose to stay in or stay out. But it looks like it was the right choice to stay in because you now have hit the wet block, and now you're going to be sliding around on those tires. So you're going to have to be very careful. There might be a lot of DNFs here. So it was the right call to box very early on. So you see the whole field basically pitting except for a few. As Amber is now going to be struggling. We're going to go with the race leader. Looks like Gadina has already passed him. So Gadina is now into the race lead. Amber is going to fall back very far. So very unlucky for Amber. That rain definitely turned the race on its head. Amber is still sliding close to the death wall. Very close for Amber. He cannot throw his race away like this. That would be a heartbreaking way to go as he's still sliding. He's hitting, trying to keep it on the blue. Keep it on. Oh, hits the wall. Gadina is just going to run away with this race. Gadina's already exiting the last turn. As you see, Amber is still struggling back there. As now, Gadina is going to lead this race by a considerable amount. As you see, everyone else on wet tires go through. As now, Amber gets tagged by one of the Aston Martins in the pit lane. As now he's gonna lose even more time, so that's gonna be even worse for Amber. As now, even on the safety car restart, he's gonna get stuck in traffic. As now he's gonna be swallowed up by the whole field as he gets even worse of a pit stop. He can't stop in those soaking wet pit box. As you see, Gadina lead by 10 seconds to Quacker. So Gadina will lead your race as of now. The running order so far pretty mixed up. You got Quackers P2. We got John in John in P3, Tinted P4, Monko P5, Willie P6, Amber further down than P7, I'd imagine. So let's see, Tide probably even lost more time. So Gadina is just going to be cruising out front. He did do good in qualifying, so he does have the pace to hold this unless something else were to happen. So yes, the rain bucketing down hard here in the East Coast of the United States. As you see, very notorious for this type of state. As you see, one of the Aston Martins around. Amber determined to make up for lost ground. He's coasting the car through the three-handed turn. It looks like turn 8 at Turkey. Here they go. There's a bit of a three-car battle back here. Looks like Dark is involved in it as well. Let's go here with the Alfa Romeos. Looks like teammate battle. Dark is going out wide. He's going to try and get the crossover move done. No, it's not going to work. As DRS, I believe, will be disabled. It looks like there's a car in the pit lane. I wonder who that is. As now Dark is stuck on the wall as he gets hit from behind by Scooby. as now that's going to cost him some time, as now Amber has 29 seconds to make up, so he lost a lot of time by not pitting, as there was a flip. It looks like, who's that? Was that Willie? That was Willie who did flip. He barely missed the death wall, so very lucky for Willie to not hit the death wall and lose anything there. Very, very lucky for him, as now he has to make up lost ground. He's going to try, go down the inside of Aston Martin, but here they go into the chicane. The Aston Martin's going to have the rebound on the inside line, but he's going to have to tag, and he's going to cut the inside line. Here they go. Willie down the inside. He's going to get the move done. Can he hold it? Yes, he can. Amber still determined. He passes a Haas on the way. He is sliding through each and every one of these turns. He is determined to make up for lost time. Quacker's closed up about 2/10 that last lap on Gadina, who is now headed into the hairpin. As we see him go off a little wide, but still keeping it relatively clean. As in terms of battles, there might be a battle between Matt and Meza here. Meza cruising, flying right now through the S's. Here they go. Matt hits the wall. Meza is going to have more encouragement than ever right now. Here they go into the 3. No, that's not it. Here they head into the hairpin. Meza is going to hit the wall. That's going to slow him up a bunch. His teammate right there ahead. Meza sending it into the hairpin, trying to get any time he can. Here they head now into the chicane, as they still stack up in the same order. As now they head into the 3-pointed turn right here. They go 1, 2, 3, triple apex. Manages to keep it decently clean through there. Lost a little bit of time, but shouldn't be that big of a deal. As they head now, penultimate turn. Now they head into the final turn. Can Meza make up any time? Looks like the Haas is going to cut the corner a little bit. Meza's going to swoop around the outside of Matt. What a move for Meza, as he's now going to follow in his teammates' steps, as Quacker's closed up 2 seconds on that last lap. So Quackers is absolutely flying right now. Gadina is making some costly errors, or he's just not going fast enough. So we'll see what the priority is, if it's to keep the car clean or if it's to just push as hard as possible. As you see Gadina right there, basically already past the triple apex. As we see now, Gadina now heading into the hairpin, kind of. As there's basically spaced out here at the front. As they're going to go with... Like, Matt is still trying to battle the Red Bull of Meza. So Meza hasn't necessarily pulled away, or he might have made an error. They're still suffering from input issues, as you might hear from when we joined their Team VC a little bit ago. As you see, Zorpa is also behind, trying to pounce if these two do make contact. As now Meza is slowing up a little bit. Penultimate turn, now heading into the final turn. Matt is going to send it. He's not going to get much done, but he's not going to hit the wall. Meza will hit the wall, so he's going to lose a bit of time here on this as well. As there's a car off. That looks like Tide. Tide is stopped there in the middle of the track. Still off, so there might be good. As Meza gets tagged by... Oh, they're all making contact. Zorpa manages to plow his way through like a snowplow. As Willie is now back into the battle. Never mind, he makes contact with... Matt, as Dark, or one of them just manages to snip through, as the others have to slam on the brakes to get past. Dark managing to make it through that little kerfuffle very, very nicely. So close, though, between the two. As Quackers closed up another 2 seconds on Gadina, so Gadina is losing lots of time right now, as we're going to see how much he closed up. Another second. So Quackers is absolutely finding the pace right now. He has definitely switched those wet tires on to their fullest. He is absolutely going for it. Soon enough, we'll see a battle for the lead. As you see, one of the cars going out very wide. It looks like one of the Haas's are stuck on the inside curb there. As you see Willie making his way through as he's following. He's trying to get past Meza now. Yeah, that is Meza. The Red Bull. Willie goes out very wide. Can he keep the car out of the wall? Yes, he can. Meza getting swallowed up, falling back into the grasps of Willie. Willie is going for it. Absolutely sending it. Here they go into turn 1, getting really close to the wall, but he hits the wall as the Haas goes around the outside. Supreme justice for Matt. Matt getting P2 in Hockenheim. Sure, like he seems, he's going to be on for another points finish here at the Metlife Stadium. As you see now, I think the leaders are rounding out. Meza gets stuck on the wall, so he's gonna lose three positions. Clouds are out. There's no more rain, but the track is still wet, so there will be a switch back to dry tires soon. If anyone will take a gamble, we will find out. Will Gadina take it? I don't think he will. He is rounding out the lap right now. It looks like there is lap traffic about to be in the way. I think that is an Alfa Romeo. Yes, that is. That looks like Cool Boy, I think. Yes, that will be Cool Boy. His lap traffic. The track is still wet. Quackers closed up another couple tenths. But the track is going to dry off soon. Few laps time. We're already about 1/3 of the way through this race. A little more. As look, there's a car out of the race. That looks like it's Matt. I think that was Matt out of the race, right? Is that? Yes, that is. That is. Matt is out of the race. That is game over for Matt. Got a brilliant P2 for Haas in Germany. Is now out of the race. We just saw that might be a safety car, I think. Or it might be a respawn. Who knows? Quackers, 3 seconds behind Gadina now. So Quackers is still absolutely flying. He has not lost any of his mojo whatsoever. If he could catch up to him by the time pits are open, this could be a bit of a battle we have on our hands. A race for the pit stops. As you see now, Gadina is still trying to make his way through. Let's go back here with Willie and Meza. Willie is still trying to get past Meza right now. As we see now, looks like Dark or one of the Alfa Romeos is kind of holding them up a little bit as they head into the final turn. Meza gets stacked up big time as Willie gets crossed up on the curb a little bit. Has to cut it. Meza is now going to go for a move, and I believe that is Dark. Yes, confirmed, that is Dark there. That is holding Meza up. Meza is going to go a little wide into turn 1. That's going to compromise him a little bit for these S's. But it seems like he recovered decently well. He's still sticking in the draft of Dark. He's going to try to make a move here. Possibly. He has a little look. Doesn't get it done. As they head near the death wall. Looks like Meza is going to go out a little bit wide. He's going to come very close to the wall as he heads now into the hairpin. He's going to send it in. Can he make the move? No, he cannot. As they now have a run down to the chicane. Looks like they're both still keeping the cars under control. Dark's going to cut the corner a little bit. He's going to get crossed up as they head into the triple apex. Meza makes contact as the rear wing and the front wing. As now there's more contact. Meza goes out very wide. As now that gives Willie some encouragement to go side by side with each other as they head into the penultimate turn. Willie goes out very wide. Dark is going to run away a little more. So Dark is going to have a bit of a breather here on the main straightaway as Quackers is still 3 seconds. So we close up a few more tenths as Gadina is now crucially past Cool Boy. If Cool Boy does end up holding up Quackers, Gadina could get a bit of a could get a bit more of a breather here as the dry lap predictions we saw seems to be lap 26. That is your weather forecast. Willie is now past Meza and has a bit of a gap, so he has some leeway to help him out as Dark is now still quite a far way ahead, but still within reaching distance as they head into the hairpin. Willie absolutely sending it. Dark gets crossed up on the wall, manages to flip it over. Meza has to slam on the brakes to avoid it. I don't know what Dark did there, but I think he hit the wall. It looks like there's a Ferrari off the track right now as they head into the triple apex. Tide is on mediums right now, so Tide, I think, tried to gamble. That did not work. He is still on soaking wet tires, so that is a terrible decision from Tide to go on the mediums a little too early. Went on the wets too late. Went on the mediums too early. Bit of a very Ferrari moment there for Tide. That's probably why he was hired as a driver. Here they go. Quackers only 2 seconds back. Did Quackers get past? Yes, he did, as he's closing up much faster as they're in the penultimate turn. They're neck and neck between each other right now. There's almost nothing in between them. We have a battle for the lead. Here comes Quackers down the inside of Katina. Katina gets stuck on the wall as now Quackers is going to be your new race leader by a pretty good 2.2 seconds. Dry prediction is this lap as we have lap traffic in the way to help out as Quackers gets crossed up. He's going to hit Tide, who's on the terrible decision medium tires. As Gadina is now going to get some encouragement there, as now he's probably gained about a second, possibly there. So we do have a very insane race on our hands as of now. Here we are. Let's see now.
Checking DMs and can I respawn and drive my car?
Here they go. Looks like they're all fine right now. Meza, look, Amber is still trying to make up some lost time. Right now running P4. He's gaining on Monkadile. As now the track status is dry, so Tide is still on those medium tires, but he is a couple laps down anyway, so it won't really matter. As we see Gadina diving into the pits, and Quacker's also diving in, so everyone's going to be boxing for the not the wets. Let's see, Gadina's going to go on the mediums. Quacker's most likely going to do the same. Yes, he will. As here they are now on the dry block, as now we enter dry conditions. So a little shower here in the Jersey Shore, but seems like all is fine with the drivers. As now Gadina has a little bit of work to do. Lost some time in the pit stops. About 3 seconds right now. Probably a little more later once we see them cross the line. Looks like now everyone else on the wet tires is headed down. Zorpa did not go on the wet tire. Well, he did not get off the wet tires quick enough. Meza and Willie are actually still on the wet tires. They're just finishing out their lap. So they stayed out one more lap to see as now Meza makes contact with Willie in the pits as Dark is gonna barge his way through and get into the pits. So he's gonna lead them into the pits. So it's a race to see who can get out of the pits first. Dark is now getting in. Can he get off those tires fast enough? Here they go. He did not click it. Dark makes a big blunder in strategy. Is now Meza is going to be the one to lead off the pits. Dark making a supreme effort to get from that little jumble back up. Is now they're going to exit with Gadina. So Gadina is now behind all these drivers. But crucially, it seems like they're going to be a lap down though. So Gadina is in a heap of heavy traffic right now. As now it looks like that's Quackers. That's slowed up big time. So we do have a battle on our hands. It is Gadina versus Quackers for the race lead as there's lap traffic all around them. It looks like Willie is going to see if he can help his teammate, but his teammate goes out very wide. So now Gadina is back into the lead. Quackers is behind his teammate. Will there be any team orders here at Mercedes? Quackers will be side by side with Willie. They're going to be going to the triple apex round the outside, but they make contact. So now they're going to get crossed up as there's even more contact from the Alfa Romeo behind of Dark. As we see Scooby and now getting into the mix here as Quackers looks to desperately get his way out of here. As we see Gadina making a supreme move down the inside of, I believe that was Meza. No, that was Willie. No, what the heck? That was Amber, actually. He was making the move down the inside. They're still battling up front here. Meza. No, that is Meza. Yeah, Meza in the number 11 Red Bull. Here they go. They're still battling here. There's one lap car, though. That is Meza. Here they go. They're still tucking into the draft. Gadina gonna try and defend. Meza's gonna have a look down the inside. Meza's gonna get there. He's gonna get sent. And Meza's gonna go off the track. He's gonna have to hit the brakes. He's gonna keep it out of the death wall. As it looks like Dark is gonna barely tuck right behind Meza as they head into the hairpin. And Dark is gonna send it down the inside of Meza. He's gonna get the move done. Nice move from Dark as Gadina is going to run away with the race lead as they head into the triple apex once again. The laps are ticking down very fast. Next lap will be our halfway marker in this race. So this race flying by pretty quickly as we see now. Looks like Quackers. It's either Quackers or Willie that's gaining all the time, and that is Quackers. So Quackers is back into the mix. So Gadina did not get too much of a lead from that, but still in the lead nonetheless. He's going to take as much advantage of that as possible. Gadina heading into turn one. As there's a safety car in the traffic, just set lap cars laps. Okay. Alright. There's a safety car. Who's out? Who's out if they're still in their car? Is there a safety car? Oh, cars are stuck with each other. Okay, so it looks like there's some cars stuck. So we're gonna have to call a safety car to unstuck. Okay. That's a bit of an issue. Where? Who's stuck? What? I'm confused. Alright, I guess we're gonna have a re-rack here. Oh yeah, there were cars stuck. It was Meza and Dark that were stuck. I think it was. Alright. Yep, alright, we're gonna get a restart here. Lap cars will get their laps back, so there is gonna be a pretty chaotic restart here. They're all gonna be within a couple seconds of each other. And we are entering the halfway marker here for the New Jersey Grand Prix. Only a few seconds now is there. Yep, all their laps are now fixed. Nope, I lied. Few of them are fixed. Now their pink should be fixing them soon. As we're gonna go green this time. Gadina will lead us to green. Okay, catch up and set your laps. Alright. Apologize for the background noise. And I apologize if the stream is kind of choppy, because I am trying new OBS settings. Gadina just jumped out of his car. Bro, what? Gadina, okay, I've never seen that before. Your restart leader jumped out of his car. Alright, interesting. Interesting.
Wait, Pink, how did the other Haas DNF?
Oh, Pink's falling apart.
Pink. How did the other house DNF? Did he just leave?
What the heck is going on?
Wait, can I take over for him? Oh no.
No, down. Here they go. Green flag back in the air. Restart. Gadina does not get a very good restart. Quackers basically leads them away nicely as there's contact. As they're going to go back here with Meza. Meza making his way through a maze of cars. As here they are. There's contact. There's cars up and over almost. There's a big pile up here at turn 1. There's a big pile up. There's cars going over on each other. Meza is on top. Oh my goodness. It is a chaotic restart here at the Metlife Autodrom. They're still making contact. There's a car up and over. Dark is in the catch fence. Jesus Christ. There's gonna be some medical checks. Medical team's gonna have to work some overtime. There's more cars. There's kitties up and over as well. Oh my goodness. Surprisingly, no DNFs on the restart, but a lot of cars in the catch fence. About 2 of them, 2 flips so far.
Can I take over for the other reserve? Oh no.
Alright, here they go into the chicane. Seems like they're all a little bit too nicely organized actually as they head into the triple oh my god, the triple apex.
Yeah, I just saw.
Alright, here they go. Oh, Ty's gonna try down the inside. It's not gonna work. He's gonna get stuck on the wall. As you see now, there's more contact. Kitty hits Ty. Ty is gonna go off very wide. He's gonna lose some positions. Amber, I don't know what that was, but we'll see what it was. I don't know. Amber is actually battling Quackers right now for the lead. Quackers get stuck on the wall! Quackers is gonna get swallowed up by these guys behind. So Quackers is now gonna have to deal as he gets stuck on the wall even more. Amber is back into the lead. Amber is in the lead right now. He's back in the lead, but Willie is now on his tail. So 1 Mercedes lost. We have 1 still battling for the lead. These 2 were battling in the opening laps, but they're back at it again. Here they go. Triple apex. Seems like they're keeping it nice and clean. Amber goes a little bit wide, but Willie is a little bit too cautious through there. Doesn't get that wide of a line. Seems like they're still battling, so we'll let them do what they're doing. As there's a big train of cars here, as you see Meza looking to make some moves. As there's an Aston Martin so close to DNFing. That is Zorpa, probably an inch or 2 away from the death wall. Meza sliding through that penultimate turn, so close right now. Goofiest race of all time, I'm being told, but okay. Here they go. Top 2 have already pulled 7 seconds to P3. So Willie and Amber are basically the fastest people on the track as of now. As there's a car off, it looks like one of the McLarens, as Meza makes a big error, as now he's going to get shoved off, as there's a McLaren that made contact with the wall. I wonder who that was. I think that was Gadina, but he managed to escape with it unscathed. Kitty is also untouched as well. Looks like there's cars. Dark, looks like he was flipped over for a moment there after making contact with, I believe that was Monko. Yep, that is Monko. As we see now, Willie is still chasing down Amber. Actually, Amber ran away very well, so Amber's absolutely flying. As Quackers is just stopped in the middle, well, actually off the track nicely, so good on him. I don't know if he's being let to merge or... Okay, yeah, so he was allowed to merge, apparently, maybe. I don't know. As we see Gadina and Zorpa battling it out. As one of the Aston Martins goes out wide, that's not Zorpa, that is John Seaman or whatever. That is John. Oh, he gets shoved off wide by the AlphaTauri, actually. As we're gonna go in the back, let's see any more battling going on. Who's close by?
Aiden, look in private chat in Roblox, please. Thank you.
Alright, you can commentate, sure.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
You can take the main. Okay,
alright.
let's go.
Alright, here they go. There's 2 Mercedes here still battling it out with each other. It sounds like Quackers is ahead as they head into the triple apex turn. Willie is now the one behind Quackers, so Quackers settling well into his new role here at Mercedes. Has basically done nothing but impressed very well, but has had some unlucky and hasn't had the results to show for it. But has had the racecraft as the 2 Mercedes battling it out. Looks like the sun is now peering through the clouds. You see, I believe that is the Manhattan skyline off to the side.
Yeah. Cool boys in the pits waiting for a merge, I'm guessing, as the pack is now filtering through the pit exit.
Alrighty.
Well, beside.
Here they go. Seems like Quackers is still nicely ahead. Amber has already pulled 7 seconds, so he has a nice leeway in terms of he has to pit soon. So there is the 2 compound rule, but I think most of the drivers have already done it because of the wet tires they all had to go on. So everyone's probably just going to be on mediums to the end of the race unless we have a late race restart that could warrant some soft tires. Triple Apex going nicely for Quackers and Willie. But it seems like Amber knows his lines around this track very, very well. So far, so good. Decent race so far. We've had nothing but battles, crashes, punches, and blows thrown everywhere. Meza, the other Red Bull Quacker, has actually gained a second on.
Oh, there's gonna
Amber.
be. Oh, there's gonna be a battle for. What position is this for? PA, I think, with Meza and one of the AlphaTauris.
Alright, here we go. Covering it on air. That is Monko. As they make contact, as now Meza's going to go into the wall. So that is some big input for Meza. Meza's going to hit the wall again. So now he has to go past 2 AlphaTauris. The senior Red Bull team getting swallowed up by the sister AlphaTauris. But the other Red Bull showing very good pace right now. But he is getting closed in on. Triple Apex behind. Quackers showing some good pace. Can he gain on Amber? I believe they had another race in another league on this track, and there was a battle between Amber and Meza as Quackers dives into the pits. So a bit of a gamble here. So what is Quacker's strategy? What tires will he go on? I would assume it is mediums once again. Those mediums can go quite a long way here as he's going to box as you see them in the pits, out the pits. Flashy pit stop for Mercedes. Good box as he's going to come out right behind Tide. He's going to have to let those tires break him in a little bit. But he's going to be closing in.
There is a battle for the last place, and the McLaren goes through.
As we're going to have a battle between the 2 AlphaTauris as Meza got stuck on the wall again. As Tintin is going to try the kamikaze dive bomb. Doesn't very work. He's going to go into the wall as now his teammate's going to pull away, have a bit of a comfy gap. Amber looks like he's going through the Triple Apex now, I believe. Yep, that is. Into the penultimate turn. Yep, into the penultimate turn they go. Is Amber going to box? Those mediums are probably all dead right now. No, they're not. So Amber's going to stay out a little extra.
There was a collision between Meza and a McLaren at the back.
Oh, Meza and Dark, it looks like, make even more contact. Dark is now going to run away into the chicane. Looks like Meza is going to get swallowed up. He's going to go fall back into the grasps of McLaren. I believe that is Kitty. And then Cool following right behind Meza, not having that good of a race. But as we heard earlier, he was being hindered by some input lag. As there's even more heartbreak. As I just realized Spy is out of the race too. I think he had input issues as well. Like he couldn't turn. So a lot of these drivers being affected by input lag as well. So that's not very good.
Almost reaching the 20 lap mark.
Yep, Quackers.
Crazy one here, but
We're going at it. There's more contact in the back. Seems like all is well.
There's going to be a battle between McLaren and Aston Martin. McLaren cuts the corner. Aston Martin goes wide. Who will benefit out of that? Coming into the triple right-hander, who will get it perfectly done.
As the McLaren goes out very wide. Here they go.
Aston Martin takes
Zorpa into the lead. Did Amber box? Amber did not pit. So Amber is still staying out on those old mediums, unless he had pit earlier, but I don't think he did. So there's still going to be more strategy. Is he trying to stretch these mediums to go for softs, or is Quackers trying a different strategy? Is Quackers is already almost caught up to his teammate. Quackers is basically on his teammate, so those new tires are proving useful. These tires do degrade as they get older. So Quackers does have more grip than the guys in front of him right now. Will his teammate...
There's a DNF car. Is that an Aston Martin? Yes, there is an Aston Martin.
Yes, that is John Seabean. John is out of the race, and that is going to be a big blow to the Aston crew. That is going to be 100% a safety car. He's still in the car.
Is the safety car going to come out?
Yes, it will.
This is the chance. This is a huge, huge blow to Big Brain. I don't know his user, but he just passed the line. The safety car is out. Pace and P. He passed the pits road, so he will have to wait.
So that is, yep, Amber did pass the pit road entry. So big unluck. No luck there for Amber. Quackers on the very fresh tires. You see them now right up against each other. Will Amber box and risk getting swallowed up by the pack on the restart, or will he keep it?
Mezza's coming in. Mezza's the only. Mezza and a McLaren is coming in.
Alright,
I
see.
think that is Kitty. Yes, Kitty and Meza has came in.
Quick pit stop for
So
Kitty. Can
Kitty
Meza
came
follow?
to the medium.
Oh, Meza chokes the pit stop a little bit.
Meza falls, but chooses the mediums. But he will not. Okay, so we'll have a look on the leaders here.
As we hear the dealio,
Metro, I think.
one of the Mercedes here, Quackers, which we'll look at right now. Quackers did box about a couple laps before the safety car came out. The two drivers in front of him did not pit yet, so if they do end up pitting, then he will be into the lead. But if Amber just stopped. Oh my, okay,
He just stopped.
okay, that's a bit of an issue.
Open.
All right, pits will be open
Pits are open.
if the leaders do not stop.
Mercedes.
Don't do the funny. Okay, so Quackers is going back in.
Who?
Quackers is going back in the
And
pits.
AlphaTauri's taking the lead. Unless he doesn't turn off pace and speed.
He needs to do that if he
The
wants to have the lead.
AlphaTauri, he comes in second. The AlphaTauri comes in second. The Mercedes in the lead because of that mistake.
Okay, it's a very big It's very big pileups in the pit lane. The drivers try to sort themselves out. Seems like they all got out fine. Amber got out decently. So there is going to be an AlphaTauri in the mix. I believe it is.
Willie's P1. Willie is in P1 currently.
So yes, that is
So
going to be Willie leading
Mercedes
the race.
won. But what will the AlphaTauri do? Since he has a Red Bull right behind him, what will the AlphaTauri do? Will he let the Red Bull pass or will he hold him up?
Let's
But
see. Will he
let's have a
try
look at
and hold him
Quackers.
up? Get his
Quackers
teammate back in the mix. His
right
teammate fell down
behind
quite a
Meza.
considerable amount.
Oh, Meza turns Quackers.
Oh my goodness. Seems
Oh my
like a little...
goodness. I think it is green this time,
Yep.
if I am correct. But it looks like it's gonna be a Mercedes in the lead, AlphaTauri, Red Bull, Aston, and McLaren for this top 5 for now. We'll see.
About to find out as they're heading now into the penultimate turn. As they gear up and get
I don't
ready
know.
for this restart.
No, it's not green.
Here
Not
they
green
are.
this time.
As green flag back in the air.
Yeah.
As Amber gets a very nice
Oh.
restart, passes the AlphaTauri,
Yeah.
catches the AlphaTauri napping nicely. As you see now, big
he's-
kerfuffle as they're now side by side. Amber is gonna get taken out wide. As now they're getting swallowed up by the rest of the pack. Seems like they're very organized. We're gonna zoom out a little here so we can catch the whole field. As there's an AlphaTauri in the wall back there. Seems like one of them so far doing good. That is Monco. As you see, there's an Aston Martin actually up there. That is Zorpa. So Zorpa is now going to try and pressure Willie into making some mistake. As it looks like that's one of the the Alfa Romeos actually diving down the inside. Is that Dark? That is Dark. As you see the bacon hair, I think that is him. As you see now, Amber has a bit of input lag as they head into the
Zorpa goes
triple
wide.
apex.
Zorpa goes wide and lets the AlphaTauri through. Who's that AlphaTauri?
There they go. There's a bit of a battle here. We're gonna go with Willie. Willie
Oh,
gets go down the inside. Zorpa is now Willie gets turned.
Nah.
Willie gets
Nah,
turned as
nah.
now you see there's cars going everywhere. Is that Willie is gonna lose tons of
That's
positions.
Zorpa's.
As now it looks like the two Alfa Romeos having a good showing. He's gonna go down the inside, and Dart's gonna go down the inside. He's gonna get it done. His teammate gets turned around in the process. And there's a big pileup in the back with McLarens and Red Bull.
Kitty, that is Kitty losing his wing and his nose.
That is a huge
He
pileup in
is
the back.
selling.
As now you see his teammate, Kitty's teammate, go down the inside.
Who's
Dark is
equal
your
son?
race leaders. They're still battling up front. Zorpa is still hanging on. Zorpa's going to get a 1 out of 3 warning for that manner as you head into the right-hand
Dark.
sweeper.
Dark
That
is
3-turn
currently
sweep.
in P1.
Here they go down the inside. Look at that. That is going to be Amber progressing on past Monco as Dark's going to drift it through the penultimate turn. Is he going to hold on to it? Yes, he seems like he will. He's going to go into the final
Look
turn.
at that.
Leads the race by a considerable margin as you see Amber get held up there, stacked up by as Meza is going to go down the inside of Gadina and get it done. Gadina gets stuck on the wall as Amber is going to make his way up into P3.
Meza making another pass on an Aston
Here they go.
Martin
They're
this
still
time.
battling side by side. Here they go, almost through the S's. Here comes Monco, gonna try looking down the inside. Doesn't really get anything as they head now through that right-hand sweeper as they progress on. move on to the chicane. Not the chicane, the hairpin, sorry.
Hairpin.
The
And
hairpin
here we
is now they
go,
head on for the chicane. Looks like Zorpa had an issue or something. Because Zorpa's not leading,
Yeah.
so it's Amber in P2.
Here we are, Amber.
Oh, Dark makes a bit of a
Dark
costly
having
error.
bit
He's
of
gonna go very wide.
mistake.
Yep, Dark's gonna go very
We're at
wide.
14 to go, actually. 16 to go, my bad.
These laps are ticking
That's
down
right,
very
almost
fast, so
almost
this is gonna be a bit of a
yeah.
short race for the viewers, but that
Amber.
is at least more concerns right now. As you see, two cars going in, making contact. That's Monko and Amber. Almost nothing in between them right now as they made contact throughout the last turn. Dark is hoping that these two trip over each other. As Amber hits the wall, as Amber goes into the wall, loses his
He's
wing.
still in somehow. Quackers is so far back right now. I don't think Quackers has a chance for the win anymore. But that, what?
That was
What
that was
big
such a close
mistake.
call for Amber. Lost his front
Yeah.
wing. So very lucky break for
You can
Amber
just
to not
see the
lose.
decals.
Yep.
But it's still a podium. No, he's lost the podium places because of it. Now it's Alfa Romeo in the lead still, followed by an AlphaTauri, followed by a Mercedes. How has this happened?
So it looks like Willie is now making up some very good ground on these two, but looks like we're gonna have a battle between Monko and Dark for the lead. Dark clips the wall. He's gonna hand the
Dark.
lead to Monko.
Monko hits the wall. Oh, Dark flipped. This is insane.
Dark
Monko,
flips
Dark,
over again.
contact after contact.
Dark is probably gonna win the RFRA unofficial award for most flips in a season, as he's probably had more than double of whoever has the second most flips. He's flipped over a couple times already. He's hit the catch fence a couple times in this race alone. Crash Maestro
Yeah.
still hanging
Here we
on
go,
to the
Willie
podium
versus
position
Dark.
as he's gonna go out wide. He's still gonna hang on to his position. Monko is leading the race
Oh,
now.
God.
Can it be Monko's
I'm
second win? Can
quite
Amber
convinced.
rebound for his second win in a row? Amber looks like he's unfazed by what happened earlier.
Dark on the inside, but he fails to go on the inside. Will he go on the inside on the hairpin? No, he will back out of it. Will he go for the outside now? The AlphaTauri cut.
Crossover move, it's gonna work, he's gonna get the lead here. As we see Amber getting crossed up there, making contact with the Mercedes. As Amber gets stuck on the wall, Zorpa's gonna get another warning, 2 out of 3. I'd imagine that was contact with Zorpa that put Amber into the wall. So Amber getting absolutely bullied out here in the race.
Monko and Dark's lost the lead to Monko, but they're quite close to Willie and Zorpa.
So Willie drifting a little bit through that turn as they head now onto the hairpin. Zorpa's gonna have to cede to Amber. Dark is gonna look for a little bit of a send as they now head onto head toward the chicane. Dark is much closer than ever. Can he find the encouragement to go into the triple apex? He's gonna look for a lunge. Doesn't get it in the first one. Can he now look in the penultimate turn? He's still fairly close, tucking into the slipstream. Can he make a move? It seems like he's still there.
Will it be the same move again? Will it be the same move? Switch.
Looks like it will switch back.
It will do
Looks like it
again.
never fails. Dark is
Will
now
it?
side by side. It's gonna be a drag race down to turn 1. Dark's gonna have that little bit of a better inside line. Can he not flip this time round? Looks like he's gonna hang on to it, but he's gonna get crossovered again. Switchback move for Monko. Great move for Monko. Very clean there. Next warning will be a penalty for Zorpa. So Zorpa is not making friends out there right now. As looks like Dark is gonna lose a lot of time to Monko actually. So now it's a bit spaced out between the front 3. Let's go to the backpack, see if anything's going on. Yes, there is actually. It looks like some battling going on. I think that is Kitty actually. Where's Kitty? There he is. Alright, looks like Kitty.
Kitty and Zorpa.
Kitty and Zorpa
Here we go.
battling it out. Here they go.
And a slow hairpin before the chicane, making contact with the wall, but it looks like he's not gonna make it. But right behind him, he has Quackers, who's closer than before. Zorpa makes a mistake. He lets Quackers and Mezza go past.
As we're gonna go back and update with the leaders. Let's go back with Dark and Monko. Seems like they're fairly close right now. A bit of a 1-second gap.
Yeah.
If anything does end up happening, Dark seems like he's alright right now. He's gonna hit the wall, so that's some time gonna be lost there. As we're gonna go with Quackers, and looks like Willie. No, not Willie. That is Mezza. So Mezza, Willie. No, Mezza. Oh my gosh.
Contact between Mezza and Quackers and Kitty.
Kitty manages to avoid contact there. About
Yes.
11 laps remaining here in the New Jersey Grand Prix at Metlife Autodrom. First time this track's been ran. Probably the only time it might be ran, but you never know. Could make a
Yes,
surprise
it
appearance
has.
in Season 2. We'll see how
Yeah.
this race will be rated by everyone
Here
else.
we
So
go.
far, I'm liking it.
Meza on the side of Willie. Willie will keep that momentum from the outside, but Meza will have to make a move on the triple right-hander. Here we go. Willie cutting the corner a bit. Will that be
Quackers.
a slowdown? But Meza goes wide.
Meza goes out very wide as Quackers is now going to go
Wait.
try and progress.
Because there's like lap traffic, I think, at the front. Yeah, there's a lap traffic with another AlphaTauri.
Yes, that is, but Monko is going to get let
That's
by through his
steal.
teammate. His teammate, can his teammate play the ultimate team game now to hold up the two cars behind? As you see now, Dark and Willie are battling as they have lap traffic in front. Is Tinta going to play the team game, get AlphaTauri another win by holding them up? It looks like how slow he is in that
It looks
turn.
like-
So very slow
look at
there
that.
for Willie.
Kitty getting past them by Quackers.
So Tinted is going to be told to let him die. Dark is going to do a bit of a, as he's going to hit the wall on the inside. As we're going to see what's going to happen here. We're going to go back with Kitty. Kitty is still battling with Quackers. Quackers is going to try the crossover on the triple right-hander. Is it going to work? Not really. He's going to be close, though, as he's going to look for the move down the inside, the penultimate turn. Can he get the move done? Yes, he can. Can he hold on to it in the final turn? Looks like Kitty's going to come back at him. He's going to get shoved off wide, as that's going to give Meza some encouragement, as Meza is not going to be able to capitalize on that, but he's still going to get
Here
fairly
we are.
close.
Willie has gotten passed by Monk because Monk made a mistake, but Willie had passed Dark before we switched over. So now Willie has fresh air to catch up to Monk. I was sorry about that. Steele made a mistake. And Willie, hopefully he will have the cleanest few laps, but we see Ambud, he is just making mistakes after mistake. He is not going to catch
Seems like
up
it's
with
not
the
meant to
last.
be. Will we get a
Nice.
late race safety car in this race like we did in
Yes.
Hockenheim? We did have a two-lap finish. Two-lap to decide the finish, as we saw Willie did get launched over that one
Yes.
point off a Dark. Willie,
Black is on the inside of Willie. Not Willie, I mean Ambud. Here we go, around the outside now.
oh, we three-car
Trying to
battle.
get that switchback. No, he will not. There's a big battle everywhere. I have no idea where to look. But
Quackers,
Dark is not
Amber,
looking like
and
he will
Kitty
get
all
past
battling
him.
it out for some points. They're trying to scrap back. It's just contact in turn one.
Contact! That's Meza! Meza makes a mistake as well. He could have capitalized on that, but he doesn't. But Amber capitalizes on that mistake. But as we see Steele, there's like a massive gap between himself and Dark and Willie.
Yep.
So
As
let's
it
go
is-
on board.
This is your race leader,
Okay, carry
Monko, but he's getting charged on. Looks like Willie is closing up a big amount. Willie has the pace for sure. He knows his track. He knows the track he created. He has home ground advantage as well. I'm pretty sure he does live in the state of New York, so he's pretty close by. As we see now, 1 second between the two, so they are closing in at a very, very quick rate. As we're going to have a battle for the lead. Monko does touch the wall. Willie gets ever so close, so he knows the lines he has to take as he's closing in a tremendous amount. As we're going to see them battle it out eventually. As you see now, Willie
Yes,
going
7
into the
laps to
turn. Can he hold on? He's going to go out very wide. Can he head out of the wall? He's going to barely touch the wall, a little sliver of it, as they head into the hairpin now. Willie is going to go
Willie,
down on the hairpin. He's going to make, Monko's going to make contact with the wall as they head out into the chicane. Are they going to go side by side? Willie
Yes.
still trying to gain. Here we go into the triple apex right-hander.
Big move.
Is
Willie
Willie
make
is going to go down
contact
the
with
inside. He's going to
the
take the lead of the New Jersey Grand Prix. At the Metlife Autodrom, he's going to take the lead as they head into the penultimate turn. Can Monko fight back in any way? Monko just
Willie
full
go on the
throttling.
inside.
Monko's going to launch one
Goes
down
on
the inside
inside,
as he's going to make
contact.
contact. As they're going to be side by side. There's going to be a drag race.
But Monko will have that inside.
There's contact between the two as they're stuck on each other. As now Dark is cannot capitalize. As Dark is going to make contact with the wall.
Still has his lap back, but that does not mean anything. Now Monko's ahead of Steele, but will Steele hold up Willie?
And just Willie
Holy!
makes more contact.
Steele to the
Steele
wall.
makes
Steele.
contact as there's a car going off into the wall. Who was that? Was that Steele?
Release fire.
Who's that Steel?
Steel's out. Steel's out.
Oh, Steel's out of the race!
Steel's out. That's the safety car. Safety car. Safety car.
Steel, get back in your
Out.
car. I can't see.
Died.
Man. Oh yeah, that is Steel. He is out of the
literally
race.
died.
You see his car absolutely
That should be a
severed.
safety car.
Game over. It will be a safety
That
car, so
should
we
be a
will have a
safety
late
car.
race safety car here to decide the
Will
winner
we? Yes,
of
it
the
is.
New Jersey Grand Prix.
But
Everyone's
will-
gonna be back in it
Will
this time around.
Will Monco pit? Will Monco pit?
Car
Yes,
disintegrated.
Monco pits. Will Willie pit? Willie pits. They both pit. Will they go for the sauce?
Oh, Willie
They
makes a
go
big
on-
error in the pit
on
lane
round
too. He's gonna make a
Yes,
huge error.
Monco pits for the sauce. Monco pits for the sauce.
Dark on the sauce. Will Willie go on the softs as well? Looks like Willie got tagged. Is it gonna be the softs? Looks like Willie's gonna go on the mediums. Willie's on the medium tires. So Willie on the mediums. So everyone else is taking a gamble on the soft tires. Will that help or will that hurt him? Big time. Oh, soft tires do degrade very fast in these circumstances. So we are about to find out what happens next. So you wait the rest of the field to catch back up. As you see them all making their way around. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Let's take Monco. He takes the lead with Doc right behind him. I think that is Doc, anyways.
Yep.
Yes, that is Doc. They're both on the soft. Except for Willie and Quackers. They're on the mediums. Who will last the longest? We will find out. It's like Abu Dhabi once again, but instead of 1 lap, we have 4 laps of great entertaining racing.
In about 5 minutes, we'll find out who is
Here
our
we
winner,
go.
folks. It is about to get interesting as we're gonna see Monco lead the field away on the soft tires. Oh my voice is absolutely gone. I apologize.
Followed by Doc.
Around the final turn, as we're gonna have
Here we
the
go.
green flag back in the air. It's gonna go in the backpack here. Let's go with Kitty, actually. Let's see what's going on. There's cars on the wall. Quackers on the wall. Huge blow for Quackers. Quackers is on the wall. Wall roaded a little bit. Manages to make it through. Kitty made it through. Quackers, what's going on with him? Not much. Interesting things are happening. Monkadile leads them off nicely. Dark got swallowed up. Kitty is making a huge charge on those mediums. So Kitty
Yeah.
making a very good restart right now. Willie is charging up to Monco. So we're going to have a couple cars battling. It looks like Zorpa is going to go down the inside of Amber. The 2 Red Bull get stuck on the wall as they head into the chicane. Monkadile is running away in the triple apex right-hander. As we're going to go with Willie.
Always.
Willie, can he win at his creation? That would be one insane feat to conquer. He wins at his own track. I mean, not really. He knows the track inside out mostly.
Because
Here they go.
Will he get a slowdown? No, I don't think so. Here we are on the main straight.
Monco swerving all over the place. Sign of input lag, left and right. What will it be?
For how long will those softs last?
Will those softs make it to the end? Not long left until we declare a winner. Kitty up into P3, tied in P4 as Dark gets hit. Dark hits a wall. As look at Tide making a very good effort right now in P5. Was basically nowhere for most of the race, and now he's making up some very valuable ground. He's gonna make some contact with Meza. He and Meza are gonna be stuck. Meza and Tide are stuck together. Like they're stuck. I don't think they're gonna get out. They're fully stuck together.
Safety car.
Is that gonna be another safety car?
Safety car. Last lap safety car.
We're gonna have
It's gonna go.
an Abu
2 to
Dhabi
go
type
or last
finish.
lap.
Oh
2 to
man.
go or last lap.
Oh wait, say no,
It's
wait.
going
I think
to
are we good
go
or no?
last lap.
Are we
2
good or
to
no?
go
Because they're
or
out.
last lap. 'Cause there's
Gonna go last
3.
lap.
Okay, so we're gonna
Okay,
have
3 to go.
1 lap shootout
Keep
for
going,
the winner.
Lap. A 1 lap shootout. Like Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi shootout. Catch up now, guys.
Yeah.
Will the softs hang on? Is the real question. Will the softs keep in touch for the win? Is what we're finding out.
There's more.
Interesting call, but we're about to find out.
Right here. Yes, will the softs work and will it work till the end? But here we are, coming into the second to last chicane, the penultimate Hairpin, I mean, my bad. So here we go.
We're soon to round out the lap. A couple more seconds, and we're about to crown ourselves a New Jersey Grand Prix winner.
Anyone could win this right here, right now. Who will win the New Jersey Grand Prix? As we head into the triple right-hander. Willie, followed by Kitty, followed by, who is that? That is Zorpa, followed by Dark, followed by Quackers, followed by Amber. Anyone could win it.
Alright,
So
here we go.
Round to the final corner. Monko will lead us to green flag, and it's green flag in the air.
As they all, because most of them get a slow start, Quackers get the terrible start, there's cars around.
Monko hits the wall.
Kitty hit the wall.
Here we go. First turn, second turn. Here we go. This is gonna be insane. One lap shootout.
Here they go on the final lap. Here, will it be a second-time winner in Monko, or will it be a first-time winner for Zorpa? Zorpa goes out wide, hits the wall. Can Zorpa bring home the podium for Aston Martin? He's gonna send it down the inside. Monko is just running away with this repeatedly, though.
Monko is running. Yes.
Here they go, crossover move. Can they get in the triple right-hander? Willie sweating it out. Here they go.
Willie trying his best, but it's too late now. It's too late now, right here, right now.
It is too late. Can Willie try anything in desperation? Yes, he will, but it won't be enough. Monko is going to come through the final turn.
Dark gets the last position. Dark gets a podium.
And Dark manages to snatch a podium as Monko gets his second win in his career at the New Jersey Grand Prix. As there's a car brutally flipping over, and that's Kitty. As Dark takes a podium at the final turn.
Penalty for Dark, though. He CC'd the last corner, apparently, to Zorpa.
Oh my goodness gracious. As Amber takes home a 7th place.
No, that was so not right.